Imagine working a simple job where no one has ever seen anything extraordinary in you. Imagine spending your whole life telling yourself, just hold on, it's fine. Then one ordinary day, something happens and everything changes, not because you were strong, but because you were forced to become strong. The strength you were searching for out there had always been inside you. Name, Alex Carter. Age, 32. Occupation, warehouse clerk, handles paperwork, organizes inventory, does a bit of everything. Personality, extremely average, keeps to himself, doesn't seek attention, not very ambitious. And no one has ever thought he was capable of doing something great. Alex wasn't broken. He wasn't depressed. He wasn't chasing a lost dream. He was just living. He went to work, came home, slept, made his coffee, looked for his clothes. People liked him, but the way you like an old chair in your house. Familiar, but invisible. He never volunteered. He never stood out. He never believed he had anything special to offer. He was ordinary, and he believed that was enough. Or at least, that's what he thought. Setting, a large logistics company's conference room. The air is tense. The top manager, Mr. Harold, walks in and silence floods the room. The meeting begins with a report. Missing numbers, inventory issues. Mr. Harold flips through the pages with a chilling calm like he smells blood. Mr. Harold, cold voice. Rick, you're in charge of this department. Give me one good reason not to fire you today. Rick is a decent man, but he's quiet, introverted, and not good at defending himself. Fear is all over his face. He starts to explain, but his words fall flat. The room stays silent. Eyes look away. No one wants to get involved. And Alex? He watches the injustice. Seconds crawl by, and suddenly, he stands up. Alex, quiet but clear voice. Rick wasn't the only one working on that file. If we're going to talk about responsibility, we should at least be fair. I can explain exactly what happened, but he shouldn't take all the blame. The room freezes. Mr. Harold looks at him in surprise as if thinking, who gave this guy the nerve? Colleagues remained silent, not because he was wrong, but because no one expected Alex to be the one who stood up. Alex explains the situation calmly, with facts, without fear. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't heroic. He was just a decent person speaking the truth. After the meeting, no one says much. People leave the room, but something in their eyes says, something just changed. Alex isn't smiling. He's not looking for praise. He just walks out, trying to catch his breath, clutching his bag with a slight tremble. But Rick can't stay silent. He follows him, reaches him. His voice shakes, not from fear, but from gratitude. Rick, soft but deep voice. I never saw that coming from you. Not because you're weak, but because no one's ever stood up for me before. No one. Alex looks at him, starts to say something, but stops. The moment didn't need words. It was enough. Rick reaches out, shakes his hand, and walks away. But something deep inside Rick had shifted. He would never look at Alex the same way again. Alex was no longer the invisible man passing through. In that moment, he became the hero of something real, a moment that needed no muscles, no title, no grand speech, just quiet courage and a stand taken by someone with a clean heart and a steel soul. Days passed. Nothing changed at the company. Same routines, same faces. But Alex had changed. He walked differently. He worked with new eyes. He wasn't trying to be strong anymore. He knew who he was. Every morning he looked in the mirror. And he didn't ask, "What should I become?" But instead, "Where do I need to be today?" Not every moment creates a hero, but every hero had a moment when they said, "Enough. I stand now." Strength isn't in the noise, it's in the stance. And bravery, it's not in the loud ones, it's in the ones who do the right thing in silence. If this story moved something in you, don't let it stop here. Share it with someone who needs to hear it right now. You just might be the reason someone finds their inner strength they never knew existed.